the same woman she had seen earlier at Jim's office. Linda goes to the woman's house and talks to her. During their conversation, Linda learns the truth. Jim was having an affair with her, but before his death, Jim had ended everything. He had decided that he did not want to leave his wife and children. Hearing this, Linda feels heartbroken, but she also understands Jim's final choice. From all this, Linda realizes that today is Friday. This means Jim died 2 days ago. 1 day earlier, on Thursday, the police officer had come and informed her about his death. Everything matches the patterns she had written on the paper. Soon after, an insurance agent contacts Linda. He tells her that before his death, Jim had tripled his insurance policy. Because of this, Linda and her daughters will not face money problems in the future. Even though this brings some relief, it does not ease Linda's pain. She is still deeply broken by Jim's death. Linda completes all the funeral preparations. The funeral is planned for the next day. That night, she goes to sleep feeling exhausted and empty inside. When Linda wakes up the next morning, she realizes something shocking. It is Sunday. This means she has returned to the beginning of the time loop once again. Jim is alive and sleeping beside her. Linda knows the truth now. Jim is going to die on the coming Wednesday if she does nothing. Determined to change fate, Linda sends Jim and her daughters out for a trip so that she can be alone. She then goes to the church and meets the priest. She tells him that very strange things are happening to her. She says that she knows events before they happen, and that she wants to stop them from coming true. The priest listens carefully and calmly. He tells Linda that such things have happened to many people before. He says that she must trust herself. He tells her that she has been given this chance for a reason, and that she has the power to change what is going to happen. After this, Linda goes to the exact place where her husband Jim's accident happened before. On the roadside, she sees a signboard that reads 220 miles. Seeing that sign makes her heart heavy, because she knows this place is very important. After staying there for a while, Linda returns home. Sometime later, Jim also comes back home with their daughters. Everything feels normal again, as if nothing bad is going to happen. That night, the whole family is sitting together. Linda looks at Jim and suddenly asks him how much he loves their daughters. Jim smiles and says that he loves them more than anything in the world. After that, Linda steps outside the house. Jim follows her because a storm is coming. The sky is dark, and lightning flashes again and again. Suddenly, lightning strikes a pole nearby, killing a crow. Linda becomes very tense because she has already seen this exact moment before. Linda turns to Jim and tells him that even though many distances have grown between them over the years, she still loves him deeply. Jim also admits that he loves her very much. That night, after a long time, they truly reconnect. They talk honestly, share their feelings, and become close again. Linda even tells Jim about his death and the strange days she has been living. Jim gently tells her that it was only a dream and that she should not think about it too much. After many days, they finally feel like husband and wife again. The next morning, when Linda wakes up, Jim is not at home. She finds a note from him. In it, Jim writes that he has gone to drop their daughters at school and that he will meet her later. As soon as Linda reads this, she becomes extremely nervous. She quickly calls her friend and asks what day it is. Her friend tells her that it is Wednesday, the same day Jim is supposed to die. At the same time, we see Jim visiting an insurance agent. He increases his insurance policy so that if something happens to him, his family will not suffer in the future. After listening to Linda and seeing her fear, Jim has understood how important his family is. Linda leaves the house in a hurry to stop Jim. She wants to make sure he never reaches the 220 miles road. On the way, Jim calls his assistant, who is waiting to meet him. Jim clearly tells her that he does not want to see her anymore. Earlier, Jim had planned to leave Linda and start a new life with his assistant, but now he has changed his decision. He wants to stay with his wife and children. Jim then tries to call Linda, but she does not answer because she has already left to find him. So Jim leaves a voice message for her. While he is recording the message and trying to explain everything, another call comes in, and the message suddenly cuts off. This is why, at the very beginning of the story, Linda heard an incomplete voice message from Jim. The call that interrupted him was actually Linda's own call. Linda later tells Jim that she already knows what he wanted to say. She knows how much he loves her and their daughters. All the misunderstandings and distances between them are now gone. Linda follows Jim's car closely. She tells him over the phone that she is right behind him. Jim looks in the mirror and sees Linda's car following him. He stops his car at the same place where the 220-mile signboard is standing, the exact place where his accident happened before. Linda begs Jim to move his car away from that spot. Jim starts to move the car, and at that moment, another car almost crashes into him. Jim narrowly escapes. Linda feels relieved and believes that the accident has finally been stopped. But suddenly, a huge oil tanker comes speeding toward them. Jim's car gets stuck,